Game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
No, I'm in the wrong fucking playbook. Son of a bitch. Damn, bro.
Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, do they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it because we haven't seen.
Turns it on down the left side. The 20, 10, touchdown Ducks. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Well, a big key for this offense we knew coming into this one was to get the running game established, and they're wasting no time, David. Great vision. He gets into the second level, is able to make people miss, and he is off to the races for an early score for this offense.
So nice to have a a playmaker you can get the football to, and he can take it all the way down the field, make people miss, outrun them, really set the tone for this football game. First possession, running the football like that, just how they wanted to start.
Out of bounds at the 13, and that's just what the doctor ordered for this offense. Offense in a bunch formation. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. Lowers those pads. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Mensa. Here's a heat. On the move to the left. Puts it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Flips it out in the flat.
Oh, you gotta get that
It's a game
tackle.
of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quickly to the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Throwing, Mensa. He's got it on the move.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
A first down run on the doorstep. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the stats. And And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the air on second down.
Ball. Got it.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do that.
The run inside. It's Hill. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Dante Moore. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
In the gun on third down, Moore. On
Good
target to the left. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those days.
There's a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, he's been showing off his skill and athleticism all game long so far. He's got speed, he's got quickness, he can make people miss, he can break tackles, and with that run, he's now at 100 yards rushing in the game. This dude is a weapon.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing, Moore. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Powers through. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal.
Give me that. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And they
You just slow as shit, but good good pick.
And that is a massive momentum-shifting play that completely flips the field. Offense is in the red zone, bad decision, poor throw, it gets picked off. And how about the return all the way back to the opponent's red zone? That was incredible.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they scored another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Stepping to the right.
Good defense. My God.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw.
Can't
find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers, you get after them in a predictable situation.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Get out of here.
Slips through the line.
Come on.
Looking for running room
Look
to
at it.
get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the back. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
More. Pressure coming. Being chased. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And as we work our way toward
If the stadium post come on, I'm gonna miss the field goal. which it shouldn't because I'm up 21-0.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. There's still
It's crazy I made a 64-yarder last year, but I can't make shit this year.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh,
He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's not. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the LSU Tigers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Brought down wide at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Moore from the gun on third down. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead.
Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. Throws to the back. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Unloads it left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Gonna look downfield again.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown,
up, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Berry. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air, it's Levin. Makes the grab, it's Harris.
He did not get the first down. Stop
on
him.
the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. Some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he could do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Gonna take a shot.
Coming.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting it, because on this drive, this quarterback has found this guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
He's not afraid to go deep. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
I just couldn't get there. It's all good.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it on the counter.
I didn't never put you on your ass
They
like
get
that.
him on the ground, and
That's
with
crazy.
that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Going to the run, it's
Good
Berry.
tackle.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go.
Makes
What the fuck happened right there?
He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
there's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Tight end now in motion. They feed him again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the counter. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right...
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. His drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Levin. That's caught, it's Watkins.
A nice job by the QB there.
I didn't even come on
timing
the
out that
other 2 shows.
direct
He didn't
zone
fix it.
coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Bryant looking for anyone that's open. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Back to pass. Fires to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Unleashes one.
Crow, what are you doing?
In the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He might want another play. Here's more to throw. He'll pull it down. Runs his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket from what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Here comes the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Maybe a crease. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Levin. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Green. There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run
got
routes
picked
at
there,
all
boy.
three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He was looking for that big return.
implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Ducks ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Yeah.
It's Lacey. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The play action fake. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Lacey. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Just keeps moving. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. They'll give to Frazier. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
Man, you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. zone. It's Lacey. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The hand to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Bear. At the 35, he's loose. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Ducks. He got a step and just dusted the field. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he made the extra point without problem. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Lacey. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pulls it in. It's hot. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. It's complete. They'll
Push
wrestle it
forward,
down
man.
just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Makes one man miss. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big time plays back to back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And with that last carry, into triple digits. Over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Might be changing the route. Dante Moore. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Finding some room. The 10. Touchdown Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working that left side now. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Cunningham. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 40. At the 45, on its way. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. Turning it on. Inside the 50. At the 30.
Notice how it don't take that long for me to score, but it took him fucking 50 years for him to score.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
I have to figure out somebody to stop this damn run because I have to figure out something.
They'll operate out of split backs. Running inside. It's Lacey. He breaks the tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the catch. It's Lacey.
Oh.
Still running at the 40. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue.
Maybe some room here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, He's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll give to Frazier. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Screw. Good tackle.
It's empty. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That screen pass just never had a chance to get going, and the defense wrecked it from the start.
And you assume on a screenplay you're going to get something positive, something decent. That was absolutely awful. There was nowhere to go, no room for the running back to make a play. That offense needs to execute that a lot better.
Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
If I take his running game away, he clearly can't pass the ball. Clearly. If I take away his running game, he can't pass.
But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
No! How? Come on, man.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move.
Come on, Drew. Shit.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big. That was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game. 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Watch how I don't take me that long to score right here. Watch. Give me about 5 plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still on his feet at the 40. Snags it and he's open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. want to run it left here. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So the final period starts with a second down play. On the option. He'll keep it on second down. Could be an alley. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on...
Told y'all. Scored in 5 plays. Told y'all. Watch how I take this nigga 50 million years to score.
The Ducks with the answer. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. Could not make his way to the corner. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not gain the extra yards after the catch.
They'll give to Frazier. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. On the gun, wants to pass.
For sure.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
He's definitely passing. I'll start. Nope.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, no fucking way.
Circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum, and keeping this drive alive.
The Rebels
I hate playing
set
this
on
fucking
1st
offense,
and 10.
bro. Hate it. Good tackle.
It's Cunningham. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in the
This
offense.
should have rolled that 4th down.
To close this deal out.
Man, bro. Alright, I'll bullshit y'all now. I hate playing against this offense.
To find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I basically just gave y'all the giveaway of how y'all could beat me.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the
Oh.
wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
time. That's fucking wild.
Man, these
I
wide
probably would have got there
receivers
anyway.
are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Got a little grass. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Frazier again. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. And they make the stop
Short.
just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it
long as
over and
hell,
over
bro.
again. So
Thanks to
I think
his
this
ass.
offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's
I don't know why I thought he was
got enough, and they
going,
roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, when you're down and it's the
Direction
we
out.
got to do this. We got to go for it, and that's the second time on this drive they've gone for it. The second time they've got it. Whatever it takes, it's go time. We're down, and we got to continue to make plays.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires it.
Thank you.
Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room.
God damn.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together.
Let's get the fuck
But,
out of here.
They anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's on.
Oh man. Luckily, I got ball in the second half because if I would have got ball second half, I was fucked. I got another rule game. Goddamn. I'll be right back, check.
maybe that friend is not for you. I mean, maybe that girlfriend is not for you. Maybe that boyfriend is not for you. But right now, you need to dedicate time to God. Get into a relationship. Have a close bond with your friends. You can talk to your friends all day, but when do you talk to God? When do you actually build that relationship with God? And that's why I say God is saying you have too many distractions in your life right now.
Yes, bro. I fucking yes, bro. I fucking yes, bro. They let this motherfucker go any fucking day. I think he gets the ball at half two.
This is take tier 1. Excuse me. Yeah, I might stick with the 3-4 playbook because they got a formation or the 3-4 like defenses. They got like tight, some shit like that.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for space, it's Owens. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Reed. The short hands. It's Craven. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The run inside. It's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Not much doing
Look at
there.
that. The defensive
Gets
line
it to the
unfair,
26,
bro.
a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's
Defensive
those
line
defensive
unfair.
tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Hey. Oh, what?
Fast. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Reed to throw for it on 4th. And the incomplete pass, they...
Yeah, we about to cut already? You didn't get cheated, bro. Like, chill out. Alright, I swear, they be pausing the game like it's their fault. It is. Well, like it's the game fault. Nigga, it's your fault. Like, come on, bro. Pausing the game like he got cheated. Oh, stop that. Stop that.
The dice. Snake eyes.
Yeah, I forgot to see my fucking
being
pay-per-view.
that aggressive on your side of the field.
Oh my
That's a
god.
different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game. In that
I'm so used to playing like with the default playbooks on here. Like, I be forgetting.
Splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Oh,
Knew where he wanted to go with.
that's something y'all do for real.
His target, it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Tries to get it himself. Surges his way in for the score.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic.
I'm like 3-4 right now.
Football, he can make people look absolutely
One of the games I played a couple of days ago was yesterday.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
I didn't get it.
Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Here's Reed to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing Reed.
Oh, we
And he
dropped it.
just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops.
So
He
this
saw
was
a big
good.
space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play. And
Probably
he
talking
dropped
shit
it.
already, man. Oh, man, I can never catch the fuck. Yeah, you goddamn right, because we locking shit up.
Hold on a minute. The offense
Goddamn
still
right.
out there going for it in their own territory. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th.
No, sir. Thank you.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He didn't get a lot on the return, but
Thank you.
Shading outside. Go ahead and add that to your seat adjustments.
I got home, right? Okay. I done got that uniform, bro. Shit. Let me check something right quick. I wonder if I can set my playbook to Kansas and I could just use it like that. Now that I unlocked the playbook. Let's see something right quick. I don't think it'll let me. I don't know, let me.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Lacey. That is a big win for this defense.
defensive back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks. React to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over.
Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive game and a positive play for this offense.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Ducks! Great job by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense.
I got him. Nice.
Last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in on the left. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play.
Quarterback had the matchup he wanted there. He had his guy on a post throw. He knew it was going to be covered, but if you just put it somewhere near his body, let the wingspan go to work, snatch the ball, get a big first down for the offense. You love seeing that from your QB and receiver.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it.
Pick. Oh.
Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way back to
Pick it.
their own
Oh, come on. We got to pick that.
And he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
They'll send the back in motion. second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Rebels! Into the end zone for 6.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
They'll give it to him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find pots and points.
Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. That's where they'll
I see the good one.
there to pick up a first down.
I didn't think nobody was right there. That's 99 speed. I wouldn't expect nobody to catch him.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had
That
a
shit was
chance.
terrible right there. That last drive too.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. He'll toss it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What a defense with their
They
backs
don't do that,
against
but
the
he was
ball in
down.
a goal line type situation. They're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
Yeah, he was down, bro. He
Might have
tripping.
to give that coach a
Take my
flag and
beat.
a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Oh, they're after him.
No, sir.
Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Gill.
What the
There
fuck?
he goes. Spins away
figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And as he throws, he's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Oh,
I thought he caught that. Oh my God.
Concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit.
Damn.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Horns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
From the gun, the ground game. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. They'll try to power their way ahead. Still running at the 35. There's a crease. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Arch is going to throw for it. With the catch, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB. And the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the extra point is good. Well, looking for daylight from inside his 20. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Makes a grab and room to run. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Smothers. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Crosses the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for them.
Manning on play action. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field.
Here we go, ready. Black 18, ready, go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Ducks! A pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
He's got it along the sideline. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
A give to Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Manning. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Again, it's Brown. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Going for the big play. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you, and that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Bear. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Turning it on. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are, now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Looking to the big tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They kick it away on fourth down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the back. Arch Madness. Moving out to the right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's second and long. Manning with a play fake. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes surf and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he makes the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's Arch to throw. Got his man in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Manning. And to get rid of it quickly.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Here's the pressure. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Longhorn. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that was a big touchdown because it keeps this thing within striking distance now going into the second half. That touchdown there puts so much pressure on the opponent. Guys, we've got a ball game. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to turn out.
And the extra point was good.